There's a lot of issues that's been going on just recently. Uh, um, it is hurting my feelings because of what's going on. Um, we're suffering, the men, the women, the children. But the way that our children are being raised now is destructive, self-destructive. I mean, there's no responsibility, there's no accountability, and the children think that they are the adults, and the adults still want to be in the children's places. And we cannot live through our children in that perspective. Meaning, if you want to be a hoochie mama, you should have been a hoochie mama, but you don't let your child be a hoochie mama. If you want to be a super whoremonger or a thug, you don't raise your child to be a super whoremonger or a thug. If you want to do that, you do it, but you don't put that on your children. And the Bible tells us in the book of Isaiah, and the first chapter in the 23rd verse, it says, "Thy princes are rebellious and companions of thieves. Everyone love gifts and follow after rewards. They judge not the fatherless, neither do the cause of the widow come unto them." And when you go to the first chapter and you go to the fifth verse, it says, "Why should you be stricken anymore? Ye will revolt more and more. The whole head is sick." The head is supposed to be the man, and the whole heart faint. That's your family. You wonder why your family is being destroyed? This is why. And it says, "From the sole of the foot even unto the head, there is no soundness." The word soundness means rightness in it, "but wounds and bruises and putrefying sores. They have not been closed, neither bound up, neither mollified with ointment," meaning there is no healing. Whatever you went through, there is no healing of what happened to you. And we're putting this on our children. Now, to jump forward, the third chapter of Isaiah, it tells you this. It says, 3 and verse 4. It says, "And I will give children to be their princes, and babes shall rule over them." I just read to you how the princes are rebellious. They don't care. These children don't care no more. Now, verse 5, it says, "And the people shall be oppressed, every one by another, and every one by his neighbor. The child shall behave himself proudly against the ancient, and the base against the honorable. When a man shall take hold of his brother of the house of his father, saying, Thou hast clothing, be thou our ruler, and let this ruin be under your hand." This is showing you our homelessness and all these different situations that's going on. These are curses, and we don't want to change these curses. We're going to jump and go further, and to the 10th verse of 3 and 10 in Isaiah. It says, "Say ye to the righteous, that it shall be well with him, for they shall eat the fruit of their doings." 11 says, "Woe unto the wicked, it shall be ill with him, for the reward of his hands shall be given him." Verse 12, and pay attention to this. Please pay attention to this. "As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. O my people, they which lead you cause you to error and destroy the ways of your paths." And this is what the Heavenly Father said. "The Lord stand up to plead and stand to judge the people." The Lord will enter into judgment with the ancients of his people. That means our elders, okay? "And the princes thereof," those are the children, "for you have eaten up the vineyard, the spoil of the poor is in your houses." So when you're looking at this, and I'm saying all this because of this, within the last 3 months, I have been approached with women that's getting beaten up by their sons. And drugs are involved. Um, Super protection. The children, the parents saying that they was trying to protect the child by bringing drugs to them. Now the child is on drugs, but the child don't have no leadership. And you ask where the father is, and that's a big question. Where are your daddies now? What are fathers teaching their sons? And it hurts me because of these things that are going on. No matter what I say, I can't control nobody. But if you're a father, be with your children. If you're a mother, let the man raise his children, and you do what you're supposed to do also. But we're messing up big time, and our children are suffering because not because of themselves, but because of us. So I love y'all. I hope that you at least read some of the scriptures because these things aren't going to change by themselves, and there has to be a change. There really has to be a change because we're suffering for lack of knowledge. And the first part of knowledge, according to the book of Proverbs, 1, I think, verse 5, it says, the fear of the Heavenly Father is the beginning of knowledge. And not only that, but when we go to the book of Hosea, it tells you that we suffer for lack of knowledge. We don't fear the Most High, and we don't teach our children to fear the Most High. That's why a lot of people saying that their children are their friends. When I was growing up, our parents weren't our friends, they were our parents. And that was the difference. I hope it touches somebody and help change somebody. Love y'all. Shalom.